What's up, guys? The other day I watched a new vampire horror movie, Abigail. Now, I didn't see the trailer for this movie, but I saw the reviews for it, and the reviews are really good. And a lot of people are saying it's really good, and it's 2 hours. So I said, fuck it, I'll go watch it. And I didn't expect it to be this funny. It's a really, really funny movie. I don't know how much of a horror movie it really is. It's more like a vampire movie. But it's really funny. There's a lot of blood. And all the actors and the characters, I think they all bounce off each other really well. You know, I think the banter, like, when you get, like, a fucking, like, this is more like a movie, like, when you get a movie with, like, such great banter, when you got to stick characters in the room together, sort of like the Saw movies, but this isn't really like a Saw movie because, like, I mean, like a Saw, Jigsaw, like, this isn't like one of those movies because they're actively being hunted, but it's not like a mind game type of thing. Like they're trying to survive, but they're not trying to survive in that way, you know? And I really think everyone played their part perfectly. You had the guy from Black Knight Lightning in here. You had the girl from the Scream movies in here. You had Agnes Cloud, rest in peace to him. You had the girl from Ant-Man in here, and at least a Frankenstein movie that I didn't see, but I heard a lot of people think it's going to be a classic in like 20 years. So, yeah, you had a lot of big, recognizable faces in here, and I think all the characters really vibed and meshed together. You had Giancarlo Esposito, you know, you can't forget him. He's in here. You had a lot of really recognizable faces, and I think the way I heard in the trailer they kind of give away that it's a vampire movie, like in the trailer. But in the actual movie, it takes about 20 to 40 minutes for them to actually get to the vampire shit. So from that point on, it's kind of like you got all these hitmen in the house, these hired guns, and they're just fucking with each other, and they're just asking each other what their names are because they aren't using names and all that stuff. So like for the first 20 to 40 minutes, it's kind of like that type of movie. Then they find out that she's a vampire. Then they really turn it up, you know? And overall, like I say, it's a very funny movie and it's a lot of blood. So if you're not into gore and blood, you might want to steer clear of this one. But I liked it, and I think Abigail was a fucking phenomenal time in the theater. So I'm gonna give it an 8.8 out of 10, not an 8.5, but an 8 out of 10. I think the ending kind of like, I think there's a few times where you're like, okay, we can wrap this up a little bit, but they kept going, so can't really fault them at that. So yeah, Abigail, 8 out of 10. I really recommend you see it if you like vampire movies, you like gore, a whole lot of blood. So yeah, 8 out of 10.